you know, I don't know. I guess he just kind of like got some bone disease or something, went wrong with his bones or something. Then he just kind of got like weak and just, you know, um, and it happened pretty fast because I mean, 1 second he was cool, and the next minute he was just kind of like I don't know, kind of like on the decline, and I was like, what is going on with this dude, And then he just like he croaked, man. I mean, it was well. I mean, I gave him to the SPCA because I knew something was wrong, and I just well, I mean, if he's gonna die, I mean, really, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, the SPCA was gonna put him to sleep anyways. I mean, because you send animals to the SPCA, people think that they really get adopted. No, they don't. I mean, animals go in there quicker than they come out. I mean, that place is so overpopulated. I mean, I knew they were going to put him to sleep, but I mean, really, oh, he was just going to die anyways. Like, I mean, I figured if I just kind of, maybe he would have a fighting chance over there or something. I don't know, whatever. Kind of grasping for straws sort of thing. But yeah, he pretty much clocked out. And I called there to check up on him, and I guess they said that he had like a bone disease or something for um, like he wasn't getting enough nutrition. So I guess the diet was a little messed up. But yeah, I mean the October storm, I would have this dude like he would post like right above my couch. Um, like I came home from my friend's house, and I found my iguana like on top of the where he always is on the post, like on top of the or above the excuse me, like above the window. And so I tried feeding him. I'm like, man, it's freezing in here, because like at that point the power still didn't come on until like later that day. I think it was like at nighttime, like around 5 or 6. I mean I came home pretty early. I'm not early, but I mean early enough. I mean between I think it was maybe between like 10 and 11 or something. So I mean I walk in my door. I'm like, dude, my iguana. So I had to I grabbed the iguana and he wouldn't eat her. I mean, he picked up a piece of lettuce and he just kind of like you could tell something was wrong. I'm like, man, this is not good, you know. So I took him in the bathroom and I just like kind of warmed him up a little bit. What I did was I kind of like I filled the sink up with warm water. I mean, like between warm, not scalding hot, but just I mean warm enough. I don't want to shock him. I mean, he was cold. Um, but then what I did was I closed the door and I like locked the window so no breeze was coming in. I mean, my windows are pretty secure anyways, but I just wanted to kind of seal it up even more. So what I did was I did that, and then I just like turned the the tub on, and I got it like real steamy in there, so it was real warm, and I just like nursed him back to health. Um, yeah, so I did that. And that's what happened. Uh, so then he started eating again. Um, you know, so yeah, and then like, so I mean, he definitely made it through that October storm, and anybody who knows anything about that, at least in Buffalo, I mean, again, I don't know where you were. I don't even know if it had affected you because I mean, if you were any, I mean, if you're, I don't even know, I don't even know where you are now. I mean, I would assume you're in this state somewhere. I mean, come on, man, But I mean, where? I would assume out in the country somewhere. I mean, when I knew your mom, she lived in Boston, New York. On Boston. Oh, I'm gonna just not say anything else than that. This is YouTube. Sometimes I forget where I am, but come here. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of houses on that street, anyways. I mean, not whatever. I mean, I don't know exactly how much, but it was a pretty isolated area where she lived. And he was out in the middle of nowhere, man. I mean, it took me like a half an hour to get out there. Yeah, half an hour. It was crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Half an hour. Uh, I'm just like zoning in on this little white thing here. Like my eyes are in this like relaxed state. Like you ever just stare at something and it's just like your eyes start bugging out, but they feel like really really relaxed and you don't want to move them. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. But anyways, Yeah, I mean, he was a um October Storm. Yep. I mean, dude. I mean, the iguana made it right through the October Storm, and oh man. um. Yeah. So he's definitely a trooper. I mean, we're talking about a lizard, Mackenzie. I mean, this thing would. I mean, we're talking about somebody who. I mean, could you imagine that was you, like your whole body, like through? I mean, we're warm blooded, so I mean, even when we're cold, we're still warm. Technically, I mean, inside we're still alive. They're cold blooded. You know, I mean, if their environment is 40 something degrees, I'm not saying that's what it was in my house, but I mean, it could have been. It was freezing in there. That's what he's going to be inside now. So, I mean, the dude was, you know, he was pretty cold. So I had to take him in there and I just nursed him back to health. So, what are you going to do? So I did that and I left him in the bathroom. I definitely left him in the bathroom. And I steamed it up. Um, you know, and I left him in there. Until the heat kicked on, and then once the heat kicked on, I just waited till my house warmed up, and that was it. It didn't take long for my house to warm up at all. So, yep, 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 yep. It was a nice, it was a nice apartment. It really, really was. It was. I had a nice apartment over there. I definitely did. I definitely did. It was definitely a nice apartment. Yep. Eh, whatever. Oh man. Yep, it was definitely nice. Yep, I had it hooked up. Definitely nice. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to find something else to talk about. Um, I don't even know. It's like 22 minutes in. Wow, my lizard and other stuff too. The October storm. Ba, ba, ba. I don't know. So I guess I'll see you when I see you. I mean, I'll keep doing these videos, obviously, but I mean, for tonight, I don't really have too much else to say to you. I mean, I don't even know. It's like going on 12. I mean, maybe I'll come back in like an hour if I'm still up. I don't know. Maybe it's to say a quick goodnight to you, which probably only be a couple seconds. I don't even know. But sometimes I like to try to drag these videos out because I don't want all my videos just to be a few seconds, and like in some kind of weird way, like these long videos, um, kind of. I don't know. It just feels like I'm spending time with you. Like even though you're not here, it just feels like it. And you know, so I don't know. It might seem weird to you. Kind of seems weird to me too, but it don't feel that way. Kind of. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. So it makes me feel better. I don't know. I mean, I don't know you, but whatever. So I don't know. Good night, sweetheart. I love you.